Welcome to my channel, and today I'm super excited about this new video because today I want to talk to the single gals out there who want to date, but they're telling themselves, I'm going to wait until I lose a few pounds. Now that's always about self-confidence. So you're procrastinating dating because you want to lose some weight first, yet you don't seem to be able to lose the weight. It's not a good time. Something happens. You try a new plan. It doesn't work out that well. You're not sure what other plan you want to try. If that is you, then keep listening to my video or watching the video, because quite possibly there's more going on. In today's video, I'm going to help you uncover what that is. Stay tuned. Procrastination. Putting off what you really want to do until something else happens. In this case, delaying dating until you lose weight and gain some self-confidence. Procrastination, it can be a reflection of your lack of confidence that you can actually meet that goal, so you don't even try. But procrastination can also be because you have an internal conflict going on. On one hand, you want to lose the weight. That's going to mean you feel better, you have more self-confidence. Maybe it means you'll be more active, you'll sleep better, or maybe even have more energy. But subconsciously, the extra weight you carry literally provides a barrier to keep potential mates and dates away. And there is some reason that deep down, you don't want a relationship. So let me clarify. On one hand, you're lonely. You want companionship. You want intimacy. But subconsciously, something about that terrifies you to the point that it paralyzes you. I work with women each week who struggle with this. And when we really get into it and they do the hard work, they see how the excess weight protects them. I'm going to give you some examples of clients I've worked with in the past. Lisa lost her husband in a fatal car accident. So overnight, she went from being happily married and planning a future to being a widow at age 39, a single mom with a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Deep down, Lisa is terrified to go through the loss of another husband, whether it be from something sudden like a car accident or even something else like cancer. So how does Lisa ensure that she will never be hurt like that again? She doesn't date. If you don't put yourself out there, you're certain not to find a mate. Lisa uses her weight as an excuse to delay dating. Another example is Cara. Cara, she's a divorced single mom. She has a 9-year-old autistic daughter and a 7-year-old son. Cara and I started working together, and what I saw was a pattern of her putting forth like half effort, doing half the thing. So eventually she told me she's not that into it. She was going to press the pause button until she was more motivated. And in that conversation, I urged Cara to focus on what was keeping her from fully committing. The answer had to be that she got more out of not losing weight than she could get from losing it. It took Cara several weeks, took her some soul searching, but her final insight was very revealing. Cara was terrified that she would lose the weight, start dating, and fall in love with a man who would not accept her kids. Then she would be forced to choose between the man that she loved and her 2 children. Alexia was gay and hadn't been able to tell her parents. For her, dating meant potentially falling in love and then having to go down a terrifying road with her family. She wasn't ready. And lastly, I see women who have a fear of sexual intimacy, and it sabotages their dating life. They use the excuse of wanting to lose weight. Anyone with past sexual abuse must work through that experience before they're ready to engage in a healthy sexual relationship. If they're fearful of sex, they won't do it, and they'll protect themselves by not dating and blaming it on their weight. Now, these are just 4 examples of how the extra weight can fulfill a purpose. And what sucks about this is most of the time it's unconscious. It's not that you're lazy. It's not that you need to try a new diet or you need a prescription pill. It's that something about losing the weight and dating is too scary. So you procrastinate, which is a form of self-sabotage. So if you're still listening and you want to figure out, is this what's going on with me? Then here's what I want you to do. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down start dating at the top of the page. Then make 2 columns. On the left is going to be the advantages of starting to date. On the right are going to be the disadvantages. So let your mind go to town about the advantages of dating. And there's going to be many, or you wouldn't want to do it. You'd have someone to travel with. You'd have support and help raising your kids. You would no longer be the third wheel. Whatever comes to your mind, go to town. And then you want to do the same thing and spend a lot of time thinking about the disadvantages. What can you come up with? What about the dating scene scares you? Is it rejection? Is it getting your heart broken? Falling in love and then losing that person? Maybe being cheated on or being physically or emotionally abused again? How about putting the time and energy into a relationship that ultimately doesn't work out? Or having mom say, I told you so. Or having your parents disown you because of the person that you choose. Or maybe you're fearful of the physical intimacy. So this is the point where normally I say, comment below and let me know what you discovered. But due to the sensitive nature of my questions, I'm not going to ask you to do that. Instead, if you want, you can email me. I'm going to put my email address, Sherri at Sherri Clarke Nutrition. If you want to continue the conversation, you can reach out to me there. And you can also check out my online programs at my website, sherriclarknutrition.com. Step 1 is to uncover what is the purpose of the excess weight. What am I getting out of it? And only then can the real work begin. Focusing on the food and your weight comes later. So thanks for watching. Let me know if this video was helpful by clicking that like button. And until next time, take care.